Hey everybody, it's Rob with RiseFest. I am on our new stage here at the festival grounds. It is June 19th, which means we should all be together. We should be getting together on these grounds to kick off RiseFest 2020. But instead, God had other plans. Now, I definitely don't understand God's plans all the time, and I don't always understand where God's going or why He's going there. But for whatever reason, He's decided that September will be a better date for RiseFest 2020. Has moving the festival been easy? No, it's been difficult. It's actually been a roller coaster ride. There's ups, there's downs, there's days where you hear something and you're super excited, and the next day you kind of get beat up and you're wondering what's happening next. I'm on this stage and I want to share it with all of you on Friday night. Jeremy Camp would have been closing out the night for us tonight, and it would have been awesome. Now I can say I'm bummed, but I can also say I'm excited. Why? Because if you look over there to the west, look at that. It's clouds. It's rain clouds. What else would be happening at RiseFest except rain clouds? So if you need rain, farmers, right now you should get it because it's RiseFest weekend. But as I was thinking about, what can we say to you guys since it's RiseFest week, we're not out here together. What does it look like? Moving it's been a little bit challenging. At times it's been sad, at times it's been frustrating. At times I've probably been angry about it. And I go through these roller coaster rides. And actually it happened this past weekend. Friday, it was a roller coaster up day. Sunday, roller coaster down. I was so beat up. I was like, is this ever gonna happen? How are we gonna put this thing together? It got me so much that I remember saying to my wife, you know what, hon, I'm kind of at a loss. I'm kind of sad. I'm kind of beat up a little bit. And then I said to her, I said, you know what? I miss Jesus. And you're thinking to me, what do you mean you miss Jesus? Jesus never leaves us nor forsakes us. But you know what? There's times where I feel like I just miss Him. And maybe it's because, we haven't worshiped in a house with everybody before. Maybe it's because we're not having the festival this particular week. But there was something inside of me that was aching because I was missing Jesus. And as I thought about it, I started praying. I said, God, I'm sorry. And then He reminded me, remember that word I gave you this year at the beginning of the year? It was intentional. See, I had this big plan that I was going to be intentional on my relationship with Christ. I was going to be intentional on how much I read the Bible. I was going to be intentional on how much I listened for His voice. And all of a sudden, in the middle of the pandemic, all the other voices drowned out His. There were too many other voices I was listening to and not His. And I said, God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have not been intentional on our relationship. And it started to work inside of me, and I'm like, God, I want to be intentional again. I don't want to miss You. And then I opened up my Bible to Psalm 139. You see, as I was missing Jesus, I felt like He was far away, like I wasn't in His presence. I just wasn't in the right spot. And Psalm 139 reminds us that I can never escape from His Spirit, nor can you. And I can never get away from His presence. So in the New Living Translation, this is what it says. Oh Lord, You have examined my heart and know everything about me. You know when I sit down or when I stand up. You know my thoughts even when I'm far away. You see me when I travel. Although right now, we're probably not doing a whole lot of traveling. And when I rest at home. Maybe you're like me and you're tired of resting at home. You know everything I do. You know what I am going to say even before I say it, Lord. You go before me and follow me. You place Your hand of blessing on my head. Such knowledge is too great for me to understand. And then verse 7, I can never escape from Your Spirit. I can never get away from Your presence. Friends, if you're feeling like you're missing Jesus, you don't have to because He never leaves. He's always close. It's up to us to reach out. All we got to do is ask Him, God, don't let me forget that You're here. God, forgive me if you're like me for listening to too many other voices. God, forgive me for not being more intentional on our relationship when the world looks so different. I got lazy, friends. And I think that's why I was missing You. And so friends, as I think about today and I think about June 19, 2020, friends, is my heart a little heavy today? Yes, because you're not here with me. It's June 19 and we're supposed to be at RiseFest 2020. However, my heart is also happy because September 4 and 5, we fully expect to see all of you on the RiseFest grounds. We cannot wait to worship together with you. Why? Because hope lives, because Jesus lives. And I can't wait to worship with you September 4 and 5, Labor Day weekend here at RiseFest 2020.